You step out of the first chamber in this ancient Sith temple and follow some steps downwards, further underneath this huge metallic pyramid on the desert plains of Selos. And eventually you enter a very dark, quiet room that seems to be empty except for a single door on the far side. It is a very large looking door of black metallic substance. It has no visible handle, lock, or control panel. Above the door there is a holographic message that flickers to life. There is a hooded figure. His features appear to be Zelosian, which is the sort of plant-like humanoids from Zelos 3. And he says,
I am Riven. We are honored that you would join us, but the knowledge you seek is beyond this chamber. To claim it, you must prove yourself worthy by solving this simple puzzle. Beware, for those who fail will suffer at the hands of darkness.
The hologram flickers out. Behind you, the door seals. The room remains extremely dark, but you can see a faint light coming from 4 small circular panels on the floor. Each panel has a different image holographically projected from it. What you see is the following.
Oh! What?
And you would all recognize each of these symbols or these images. You see a lightsaber, a blaster, a Sith holocron, and a Jedi holocron. Next to each of these projections is an input panel that allows you to enter numbers from 1 to 4. On the left side wall, there is a mural. It depicts a Sith warrior holding a holocron behind him. There is a lightsaber in one of his hands, and he's standing over the defeated body of a Jedi Knight. Looks a little something like this. Just for your brain juices.
Thank you.
There's also the descriptions
Who's
written.
that in the background? Oh,
A
sorry.
description written.
Sorry.
Riven, he said, by the way, and I should note that it is not Revan, it is Riven.
Oh.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah. Okay. We all had a moment there.
Very, it's a
Yeah.
It's a second cousin twice
it's a
removed.
different Sith Lord. Yeah.
It's me, Riven.
This is a this
The
Step cousin.
1992
this
video game.
this place is significantly older than Revan's time.
Revan was named after Riven.
That's
It's supposed to be way
probably.
cooler, but we're not.
Yeah,
doing
I don't
it.
know.
It's a
I
family
don't know why
name.
they. I don't know why they did that. But they did.
So everyone would have the reaction we had.
Oh shit! We should not be here.
Yeah.
Nobody move.
There's
Oh my God,
also
did you play video games too?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the reaction.
Yeah. There's also a
The whole
bookshelf
place is a puzzle. Have fun.
which contains several volumes and tomes. There's also trinkets and idols on this bookshelf. The books are so old that they are falling to pieces, but you can make out enough to figure out the general understanding. You can see that the first row is empty save for a few oddments. The second row concerns itself with lightsabers, how to build them, where to locate crystals, how to bleed a kyber crystal for the red light. The third row is filled with encyclopedias of ancient-looking blasters and weaponry, and the fourth row is entirely empty. So these 3 handouts have text underneath them as well. Well, they might have text underneath them. And these 3 handouts are your 3... this is the puzzle.
Love it. This is it.
The room...
What was never mind.
The room is
Definitely
covered
interesting.
in lots of those little dots, like LEDs looking dots that twinkle every time light shines off of them. But there isn't any of that red light that's like beaming on you or anything like that. You're simply locked in this chamber right now. And that's that. What do you guys do?
So the holographic versions of these shelves are where?
So, I'll do it all again.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, I also need it.
I know.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
the shelves. I just don't know where the.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's fine. It's confusing. There's a bunch of stuff in it. So in front of you, there's the door. On the floor, there are circular panels, which has different images being holographically projected upwards. Next to each of those panels is an input panel that allows you to enter numbers from 1 to 4. On the left side of the room is the mural, the sort of painting of the Sith warrior with the holocron behind them and the lightsaber and the Jedi. And the on the right side is the bookshelf with the stuff on it.
Okay.
Right.
So
The fuck? All right. This is way harder than the
obviously
other one.
it's far too easy to just input the numbers of the shelves, right? Like we're all in agreement that that's insane.
We should try it anyway, in case that's
I
literally it, and that'll be hilarious
think
if there was
that
a
might
red
be
herring
it.
this entire time.
Okay.
What I would like to
Well-
inspect the first
Also,
row.
hi, Orcish. I don't think we said hi yet. You started this show, and I never said hi. Hi,
Yeah, don't say hi to anyone else, just okay.
Yep.
Just
I said hi to all of
Well,
you.
you said hi to
Fuck all
us
of us.
already.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
But
Yeah,
here's
what
the
is
deal: if
on
we
the
just
first
try it
row?
anyway, if we brute force it and it's not right, somebody might die because there was a warning. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
Anyway,
not
sorry,
before,
Orcish,
so-
you were saying something?
I would like to inspect what is in the first row. It says it's empty save for a few oddments. What are the few oddments?
Yeah, you can see like an ancient looking candle. There is like a steel amulet is what it would look like. Very sort of crude, rudimentary compared to some of the more elegant designs of things. Yeah, everything else is just like broken and old. Like it was maybe wooden, but it's just like so old that it's crumbled to mulch, basically.
Okay, so I would say I think we do need to order these the same as the shelves, but we don't know what the first one is and we don't know what the fourth one is. It's either Sith holocron or the Jedi holocron. We've got to figure that out. We've got very little clues here. From the shelves, anyways.
Right.
Can I pick up the, did you say it's an amulet? An old metal amulet?
Yes, you can pick it up. You can take it. It's shaped like in a, I guess like a star shape. I guess is what it would look like. But it is. It maybe once had like a gem in it, but it seems to have been moved. There's no gem in this thing. It's been removed or stolen or something like that. All that remains is just this very old, crude looking, the type of thing that if we found it now, you would assume that it was probably made by like an ancient culture before they had any real understanding of tools and forges and stuff like that.
And there's there's no way for me to recognize the shape or anything about it.
No, I've given you a pass check already on the stuff on the shelves, so that is why I kind of just had it that you make out enough to understand the general understanding, so you don't need to pass any checks, because I don't think it is something that would you wouldn't be able to work out, which is why essentially the first row and fourth row are useless, or at least they don't give you enough clues that suggest they would directly reference something towards the puzzle. The books were probably the answers, but all the books seem to be missing from the first and last rows.
Are there any etching or scratches or even like dust on the shelves or anything behind on the side or behind the bookshelf?
There's an unbelievably massive amount of dust and sand
Okay.
covering everything in this
I hate
entire
sand.
place.
It gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere. It's very
so
rough
coarse
and
and
coarse.
rough.
Thank you.
and it
Thank you.
it is everywhere. But you are you're on a salt sand planet. And this place is. I mean, you guys, without again a check, I think can tell that you're the first people that have been in here in a very long time.
Right.
What did Riven say?
Riven
Sorry.
said, I am Riven. We are honored you would join us, but the knowledge you seek is beyond this chamber. To claim it, you must prove your worth by solving this simple puzzle. Beware, for those who fail will suffer at the hands of darkness.
Yikes.
So this is clearly a weaponry, armory of some kind. Maybe.
What makes you say that?
Well, got a bunch of weapons in front of us.
Right.
I think
How-tos, how to bleed a crystal.
I don't like this. I don't like having to think like Sith would. I'm having a hard time with this.
I'd like to go to the painting to investigate it. Can I roll anything in particular?
Yeah, let's see what you can roll. I guess perception or education or lore would be fine, depending on which one you roll. Will give you different answers from me. Perception is literally just what do you see with your eyes. Lore would be more to do with Sith stuff, and education will be a general
Want
knowledge.
to do lore, I think. Even though perception is by far my better skill. It's because I feel like the lore would be valuable information, maybe? Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, the difficulty is wait, which one are you doing?
Lore?
Lore, difficulty 2.
Holy shit.
Are these shells numbered at all, or are they just assumed?
Assume.
Ah!
1 success. And you did lore, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The mural itself is really just, it doesn't seem to be depicting anything specific. It doesn't seem like in the previous room, there were lots of murals that were depicting the Jedi-Sith war from 2,000 plus years ago. This doesn't seem to be any specific Sith Lord. It doesn't appear to be any specific person. Doesn't appear to be a Jedi that you can recognize. Their faces are very simply drawn or painted. The image itself clearly favors Sith over Jedi. There are 3 people in there. Once again, sort of time stamping this as before the rule of 2.
Force dating it.
Force dating it as pre Bane era Sith. So the Sith were just the same as the Jedi were recently, in that there were just as many of them as there were, and they would join their ranks as dark side users, and you would just be a Sith. It wasn't limited to just 2 dark side users. The image itself has it's quite hard to see, but in the top right hand side there is the image of a holocron above the lightsaber. The Sith themselves is above the Jedi, and you get the sense that that's what it is from top down.
So looking at all of these, if these were all to correlate with one another, which I assume they would, 3 different things, 3 different points on the... There... Sorry, I'm just I'm thinking out loud here.
It's all right.
I'm thinking of this motif of triangularity and 3s, and the 4th being an empty shelf, and the 4th thing that we would see that doesn't exist, and it does exist in the painting but is dead in the painting, would be the Jedi, which would be the light or the holocron itself. And maybe that would be resonate with the empty shelf being the 4th. It's also lowest when it comes to where everything lies in the painting. Of course, above all else would be the warrior. But before that is the Sith holocron.
And the lightsaber.
Right, so I think it would go...
Yeah.
If this is just me thinking out loud, I'm not sure if this is a solution, but and one of these is also a red herring, which I think also could just be not. There are 4 things in the top shelf, which seem to be just odds and ends, right? Well, I guess there's more like 5, but I'm just blabbering here. I would say that 1 would be the holocron, 2
The lightsaber.
would be the lightsaber, 3 would be...
Is there a blaster in this painting?
Nope.
Maybe 3 is blank, and then 4, which would be the blaster, and then 4, of course, would be, unfortunately, the Jedi. But that's just an option. When it comes to the bookshelf, we have the items representing crystals and lightsabers and how to build them, but really what underlies it is the this morbid ritual of bleeding the crystal. And that is, of course, known from what I read and learned was that it would be this Sith would do this to make sure their blade would be red. So that would be, it would be, of course, something that would lead us to thinking it would be Jedi and light side, right? But the fact that it is how to bleed, a lot of the remnants of these books seem to point to bleeding the crystal, which really highlights that ritual of building a lightsaber. So I don't think that that would be associated with light side or Jedi. I think that is the underlining of Sith. So if we were to take out all of the contents of these shelves and put them in any sort of order, we could, or we could ignore the bookshelf completely, and it could just be a red herring, which I also think it is.
I think if anything is a red herring, it's the painting. No?
Why so?
It's red. Sorry, joke.
Nothing gets by you. But I would say the painting, but from what I know and what I've read about the Sith is more about their image than discipline and law and tradition, which I feel like would be in this bookshelf. I don't know. It's just sort of me blabbering a bit.
The holograms are on the ground, right?
Yeah.
And
Circular
there's no
panels,
panels
yeah.
or anything. It's just like flat on the ground.
The like holographic projector is coming up out of the ground, bringing the holograms up to sort of maybe eye level. But and next to each holographic device, there is a panel that allows you to input a number between 1 and 4.
I would like to inspect the I want to inspect the input devices where you input the numbers. Is there any possible way that I could slice these and find out what the correct input would be?
Yeah, give me a computers check at difficulty. This would be quite hard because it's old tech 3.
Okay.
Can I give him a boost dice? I have a check in computers.
Yeah.
Does the little thing that we were given
The
to
scrambler.
slice into the door, the scrambler, does that give me a boost?
Yes.
Okay, and let me check my skills really quickly here. I have something. Okay. So it's just 3. Did you say 3 difficulty?
3 difficulty. This is to see if you can do it
Right. And
rather than
Who's
actually
helping?
activate the
Yeah.
right.
I think
thing. So
I'll-
actually take a boost off for the scrambler. This is just to see if you can figure it out,
Just to
but you
see.
can help.
Okay. So is Hop helping me?
Hop is helping to have 1 blue boost.
Okay.
From him. Yeah, you get the sense that 2 things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to treat this as a success, essentially. And the success is that you would really struggle to slice this. Which is what the fail is. Like, that you are pretty sure you would fail. And the 2 threats is the knowledge that it would probably activate whatever kill system is in this room, like there was upstairs, and it would probably just try and kill you in this room.
Yeah, microwave us.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that I can slice this safely, so I think we should go with our gut. He said it's a simple test, and I think we should do Sith Holocron, Lightsaber Blaster, Jedi Holocron.
I'll use 4C. What happens if we do this order?
Yeah, okay. Roll your 4C die.
Nice. I think that's a failure, though. Is that what we're trying?
No, you just have
Oh.
difficulties on.
Oh,
You can re-roll it if you want.
You have to.
That's myth's roll.
The way.
The voice chord from beyond the grave.
this one doesn't need a success to do it. That's why there was, because I had difficulty.
Yeah, that was a success, but yeah.
Oh.
4C, and your order was
Someone's feeling 4C.
Sith Holocron, Lightsaber, Blaster, Jedi Holocron. Is that right?
Yeah.
Hold on, let's look and see what the bookshelf says. Lightsaber, blaster, yeah, and Sith.
Holocron.
Sith first.
Sith, Lightsaber,
Sorry,
Blaster,
then Jedi,
is
yes.
what I had.
Yep.
You as having this as. Yeah, you see whoever put in Sith Holocron next to that panel 1, next to Lightsaber 2, Blaster 3, Jedi Holocron 4, and you see an image of the door raising up in front of you. And then that's a Raven back to your own skin.
And I guess I'm walking forward to start doing that. Do I get stopped? Does anyone stop me? I'm doing it slowly. Okay.
Wait.
So,
Are we?
what?
You sure?
Oh,
I just
if
don't-
anyone
I
has a
don't
better
know if-
idea.
No.
I don't. I just am worried, though, if this
I
is
think
wrong,
that's
what
right.
the consequences are. Right.
Well, we'll find out.
Right.
Alright, so I do that.
Okay, yeah, you input each of the numbers, and the door starts to slide up, and that holographic image of the Zolosian in the hood speaks once again as you exit the room and says,
The Sith favored their own knowledge over all else. The lightsaber as a weapon, but any weapon over the lowliest thing. Our enemy, the Jedi.
It's 3 for 3, baby. What else you got, Brad? What other puzzles you got?
What other puzzles you got?
What other puzzles you got?
Don't
Three
taunt him.
for three.
Don't taunt him, because he will nuke us. He doesn't care about the campaign. He will fucking
We're in a
everything went up
Sith
plus 1
temple.
difficulty today. So, everyone, well, I guess not everyone, but the three
just
of you
Rugo.
that can make me
just
force,
Rugo. Sorry.
make me force checks, just bold force checks, because as again you lead yourselves downwards further into this temple, that dark energy that is encompassing this place is just pressure on you constantly, no matter what you
You don't need
to reroll
difficulty
that.
decks. Yeah.
This is a power, right? Yeah. This is way down here. Look at that.
all right, so who got one?
Lights across the board, it looks like. Norda got 1 light, and then both
Oh, everyone got light side. Okay, everyone
got
takes
light,
2
yeah.
conflict.
up.
The minimum. And you head downwards into
Take that, Brad. Take conflict.
the to the bottom of this stairway. Once you get to the bottom of this massive stairway, an enormous cavern opens up. The ceiling, floor, and walls are lost into darkness. There is a huge bridge that reaches out over an endless drop down into a pit. At the center of this darkness, around a platform, there is a massive red star map that is portrayed in a giant globe, completely encompassing the center of this platform at the end of this bridge. It stretches far above and far below the platform, and it's rotating slowly. There are planets, moons, and star paths that are glittering red in the dark. Assuming you just wander over to it because there's nowhere else to go. As you approach and sort of move in within this star map, you come to this ancient-looking control panel on the center of this platform. It has its own 2D star map at the center of this console, and then there are parts of the control panel that seem to correlate with the sectors of the larger star map around you. The control panel is very similar to how you might use a modern Navi computer to plot a course for hyperspace, so you have a pretty decent understanding of like what you're looking at, but it's super old tech. It's also very clear to you as you look at this that parts of the map around you are missing. There are elements on the panel in front of you that are powered down. Without a check, it's clear that the star map has several constellations that match those on the 2D star map, but there are also several unique constellations that do not appear on the 2D version. Somebody can make, one person can make an astrogation check at a difficulty of 3 if you would like to try and figure out what this is trying to tell you and what it is.
Right, I suppose I can take a look at that.
Please.
There's a quick flash to the droid on the back of the ship outside, wedged into the thruster, and then we come back down
Welded to the
underneath
thruster.
Eat boobs for no reason.
I'm gonna use our light side point to upgrade. And I suppose I don't get to use the boost from the slicing thing.
Nope, not for this. Anybody that has any sort of understanding or justification for helping can give you a boost, or if you're careered in astrogation. You can. Well traveled.
Uh,
Anything. Any justification. Go for it. Now's the
Thank
time
you
to
very much.
argue.
I'll give him a boost. I've been around. I don't have a checking investigation, but
Let's say that.
You have
Same
a
makes
talent
more sense
called
than
being
me.
around the block.
been around the block once or twice. Say my first rodeo is you can subclass into.
Yep, I'll give you that.
Okay. Here we go.
2 successes and 3 threats. Yeah, you guys kind of look at this thing. Hop and Dax start pressing buttons and treating this thing like a Navi computer to sort of try and make sense of this thing. Eventually you realize that it almost wants you to plot a course. And so you start to kind of retroactively plot a course in this rudimentary Navi computer. And the computer starts to navigate a star path throughout the galaxy around you. The huge globe of a star map of the galaxy, which is red, suddenly has a thin yellow line moving from dark area to dark area on the chart. The missing sections, as it reaches its destination, the sections on the map light up and reveal the planet and the sectors that were previously missing. It goes from Valtor to Hoth to Coruscant, then it goes to Korriban and it speeds up. Cardelba, Relg, Zeost. It slows, finally settling on a planet in the mid-rim, a place called Rusan. Anybody who wants to make a knowledge check may, I think, and I'll double check, this is a core world. It might be, it might not be. Mid-rim, so yeah, core. Give me a core worlds check at a difficulty of 1, if you'd like. And everyone can have 1 boost from me, free of charge.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So are we all
Everyone?
rolling this?
Mhm.
Everyone can make the check. This is just to see if your
Okay.
character does know anything about this
Somehow
planet.
no.
Rusan, yeah.
And we have a boost.
And you can have 1
It's just
boost.
a plot spark.
Dax, never heard of it. Hop's heard of it. Rugo's heard
Greg's
of it.
heard of it.
You guys didn't put your difficulties on.
Oh, you haven't got any difficulties yet. 1
Ooh,
difficulty
what
die.
is it?
1.
1, thank
1
you.
purple.
Oh,
Reroll
oh
those.
shit, sorry.
Oh, wow.
New Order has definitely
I've
heard
been
of
there.
it. You may have been there.
Yeah.
I'll allow that if you want.
Nope.
Hop's not heard of it, and Rugo has heard of it. So,
Which makes sense. I wouldn't have been there, probably.
this makes sense that the Padawans have heard of it, and I'm going to say that the Padawans have heard of it because Rusan is the site of many battles between Jedi and Sith 1,000 years ago. It now houses the famed Valley of the Jedi, which is where the last battle of the Jedi-Sith War took place. It is also known as being a very powerful nexus of the Force. I guess let's have Dax make me a computer's check at difficulty 2 at this point, as a bunch of beeps and boops and whirs start coming up from this
Right,
control
and
panel.
the piece of equipment I have does not help, correct?
Right, you're not slicing this thing, you're just
Okay.
interfacing with it.
With those 4 successes, can I say that I was there? I went on a I don't know, trip with my master to visit this crazy spot and maybe meditate there or something. I don't know, like a little pilgrimage.
Yeah, the Valley of the Jedi is cool as hell, and I'll give you an image,
Cool.
but I haven't got it loaded up for people watching. You'll just have to Google it.
I'm gonna use another light side point to get another boost. Another upgrade, I mean.
Yep, okay. Two successes. Yeah, the computer seems to want you to input some more stuff, and it doesn't entirely make sense because this is very old tech. It's like trying to use, it's like trying to use DOS now. You'd be like, I kind of get it, but I'm struggling with it a little to try and make sure that I'm getting the right information up. After a while, you successfully kind of access the information that it's trying to give you, and a set of coordinates appear below the planet of Rusan. There is a sudden hologram that begins just playing, and there is a crackling of old tech as this hologram is projected out from the control panel, and a broken hologram flickering appears before you, and it's that Zolosian man again, very wearing dark robes and strutting around in a very, I don't know, Sith way. And he walks around the platform, around the control panel, and says,
Darkness is an ally, a friend.
sort of gestures around him to the endless darkness that is around this platform.
Darkness allows us to understand others, to see what they value when they believe no one else is looking. It allows us to be honest with ourselves.
He turns for a moment, and his eyes feel like they're connecting with yours, as you.
No.
As you're looking, and he just kind of turns. Each of you gets this moment as his eyes bore into yours for a second, and then he turns away and continues to casually walk around. You can take a conflict if you want.
Thank you.
He says,
To express those values that we would disavow in the light binds us. It is only in the dark that we see clearly, and there is a great dark hidden among these worlds. Should I fail, my friends, I will secret the staff away here, at these coordinates. Use it to turn the tide in this war. I will not fail in vain. I will not let the Sith Order fail again.
the hologram flickers out, and below the coordinates on Rusan, a new set of coordinates display. The name on the control panel in front of you is Riven, and the planet Kaluthin is revealed. And I will remind myself where that is, because I think you need to make another check. Okay, yeah. You don't need to make a check. It's on the outer rim, and you get the coordinates to it. So you know what? You have the coordinates to where this planet Kaluthin is.
Kaluthin, not to be confused with Rusan.
Correct. And I will
Right,
write
okay.
Kaluthin in here, and I will write Rusan as
Yeah,
well.
I'm gonna write all that stuff later. I just can't.
Just so
cover
you
these
have
things.
the words for it.
Thank you.
A Sith holocron ejects itself from the control panel, a pyramid-shaped black and red artifact that I can show you guys and anybody who might be interested that
Don't
is
you dare tempt
watching.
me, you mother-
Oh.
It appears in the middle of the control panel here.
What? Oh.
Easy.
I approach it.
Max, what are you doing?
I think we have to take this if we want to get out of here.
Might be careful.
I
Got to be another way, though.
shouldn't leave it here anyway.
I'll look around and see if there's another way to get out.
Nope.
No.
There's just this
I-
one huge bridge.
Nope.
The door behind you didn't seal as you walked through.
I don't think we should leave it anyway.
No,
Right.
no, we can't.
I'll take it and put it in my pack.
Okay.
Right.
Give me a force, just a good old-fashioned force check.
For no reason. She picked
Yeah,
up the
that's
one
right.
already.
Conflict.
I'm anxious because of this.
This music.
Yeah, the music
just
is doing it
everything
for
right
me.
Mhm.
It's got me real good.
Oh,
Hey, perfect.
As soon as you take this thing,
Actually, maybe
Dax.
because you picked it.
Right.
if you'd like, you can roll me a discipline check to try and hide this sensation from the others, but you take 10 conflict.
Okay.
You also
Bro!
understand something just simply by touching this thing. This thing is so in tune with the dark side of the Force. The dark side surges into you. You immediately, and so long as you are in possession of this holocron, are able to use the bind force power, even with a force rating of 1. This is a
That's
Force
really
to-
good. Sorry.
bind will force stun lock someone into place, but also if you roll a dark side point, you can use it to cause wounds. You can force choke people.
You know when people are fighting and they stop and that's a bind.
die.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dying.
Sick.
What is the difficulty to hide this emotion?
I think for you
Question
we'll
for
set it
Orcish.
at 2.
Question for Orcish: do you have Sith eyes ready as a filter?
Right. Right, I'll try to hide it from everyone.
I'm
'Cause
not
I-
jealous at all.
I
Try
know.
to hide all my emotions
Court's
from
jealous.
everyone
We're
my
just
entire
jealous.
So
life.
jealous.
That is just a
Even.
flat out fail. As he touches this thing and
That's
holds it,
awesome.
what happens? It doesn't have to be intense, but I think it would be obvious if you you know
I'm shaking.
you were looking.
If someone's watching me, they would see
Yes.
my eyes widen for about 2 seconds before I sort of shake my head a bit and look confused and then contemplative, like,
Are you alright?
X.
yeah, I'm fine. And I put it in my satchel and we should get out of here.
Are you
Black eyes
sure?
with no water.
Yeah, I'm sure we should get out of here. I'll be fine when we leave this place.
And before that?
Well, I'm not fine. Are you fine? We're in the belly of the beast right now.
Stop redirecting.
I just told you I'm not fine. What more do you want from me? I'm starting to get a little frustrated.
Yeah. What happened?
Give in to your feelings.
What happened?
Give into it.
When you picked it up,
It just
Something
doesn't feel good. Feels bad.
great word choice.
Understatement.
But of course, that's what. Anyway, let's go. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Alright.
Right, yeah. Let's continue on then.
What were you gonna say?
Yeah, you head back the way you
Was out
came.
of character.
Oh,
The
Oh.
review.
Wait, I thought you said so. The bridge doesn't lead to anywhere.
Yeah, the way out. All the doors are open. Now
Oh, all right.
you have
alright.
accessed the central command of this place, and the 4 of you kind of just backtrack. I think you head back towards the
Yeah.
stairs that take you up and up and up. Into
I would
that.
stop in the room that has all the literature
chamber with all the stuff in, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
and I would want to take some of those very valuable books.
Okay.
Love this so much.
You grab some of those ancient
And-
texts.
And the pen.
I
you grab
grab
the
had
amulet
the
as well?
thing. Yeah.
I do have the
Amulet.
amulet, and I would like to take the books that explain how to make a lightsaber.
Yep.
Cxy, you
And
are powering up right now.
I would like to take the books on ancient weaponry as well, if I can.
Add Sith amulet. And texts to do with lightsabers and texts to do with ancient blasters and weaponry.
And bleeding crystal.
Hop would
now
take that
you-
text and shoot a hole through it.
You know how
Which
to
one?
bleed a
The one
crystal.
bleeding crystals. We don't need that.
Didn't I just... I'm sorry, is there... What text did I pick up? So I can make a note?
The making of the lightsaber.
Building lightsabers
Okay.
and ancient blasters and weaponry.
Fuck yeah, Hop.
So, kyber crystals, and you would probably understand this, are like alive. They're sentient somewhat. They're semi-sentient. And when you bleed a kyber crystal, you harm it until it changes color and turns red. And I don't see why you wouldn't have been told that.
Right.
If I know it, you probably did learn it. Okay. Yeah, the door to this room is open and you can head back up to the first chamber as well. Assuming you do.
I would like to... Can I... Are there cameras or sensors or anything that I would have access to from where I am on the ship?
Rephrase for me. You want a remote
The ship.
control ship?
I want to find out if there is anyone near the ship. Is there a way
Right
that
now,
I would know that?
while we're in the temple.
While we're still in the temple.
Yeah, I don't think you would have that. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that is an item in the game that you can get.
Yeah, I
that.
think you're right. All I have is a comlink. I don't have like a...
Yeah,
Remote.
there is like
camera or
long range sensors and there's also like things that you can buy for the ship, I think.
I just imagine
double
we
check
have
later,
the
but-
equivalent of a cargo van, so it's like whatever
Yeah.
we'd probably have in a cargo van, you know?
Yeah, you barely even have the keys for this.
Yeah, right.
If there isn't, we'll invent that there is and you can buy it. You know, one day.
Yeah, we can install it.
Yeah. But I think no at the moment.
Okay, so I suppose we walk outside. I would walk out cautiously and try to see before we go fully out into the light.
Yeah, sounds great.
Do I sense anything?
All of
Yeah,
you do.
it's great. You all get eaten by a giant sandworm.
Like
All
me-
of you
me-
sense something,
Okay.
Okay.
especially Nuada.
Okay.
All of you sense a great darkness. As you step outside,
No. The
storm
No.
is approaching faster than you'd anticipated. It is a dry storm in this desert. There are snaps of lightning that are whipping the sands of Selos and rumbles of thunder that threaten from afar. Beside your starship, you see another has landed. An Imperial TIE
Yep.
Hunter. Leaning
Holy.
against one of the broken shards of metal outside of the structure is a single lone figure. He wears a dark robe over dark clothing. He's got thick, knee-high padded armored boots with silver buckles. He's got a rounded mask covering his face. There are silver etchings across it that make the mask appear like cracked glass. As you all step out, and because you have to kind of slide through this doorway,
Right, because we just moved it barely, so...
yeah, without really, I guess, directly turning to you, you hear him speak. He says,
Now, I'm going to ask you this nicely. How about we remain civil?
he turns, and you get a better view of this man. He's quite a thin humanoid, possibly young underneath the mask. The figure of him is slim, tall, but beyond that you don't get anything really. The species, he's probably some sort of a human at least, but it's quite hard to make out any real I guess specific features. He says,
in the spirit of good conscience, I'll offer you my name. I am Cxy-Ran. I do not work for the Empire, yet I do ally myself closely with the Supreme Commander. First things first. If I see anyone reach for a weapon, I assure you right here and now, I will slaughter each of you where you stand, as if you were no more than shack cattle. Anyway, I'm gonna make you an offer. A simple offer. A yes or no kind. You see, I like you a lot. I'm very happy with what you have done here. You've saved me the hard work. I wanted that holomap for myself. The one you stole from Umbara. I suspected it might lead me to somewhere I've been searching for. I was correct. It turns out that place is right here. I suspect that you have the answers to what I need. The location of Darth Revan's weapon. Now, whether you understand all of this doesn't matter, does it? We're just here to make a deal. So let's skip to the offer. You hand me everything you have. All the Jedi shit, the hilts, the holocrons, the maps, everything you took from me on Umbara. You hand over anything you found inside that temple, and in exchange, I let you waltz on past me and get to your ship. And you fly off to whatever shithole you want to call home from now on. The Empire don't know you're here. Not yet. Now remember, the only available answers to you are yes or no. So choose wisely. Oh, and I might add, I'm not a very patient man.
the figure turns away from you, leans back on a slab of metal, unclips a lightsaber from his hilt and begins to nonchalantly flip it over in his hand.
Of course he does. I don't like this puzzle. This puzzle.
I
The other
would
ones
like
are
to
fine.
foresee, please.
Okay.
I have out of character arguments,
Yeah.
but also in character arguments.
Okay.
Actually, I don't even know if I have. Never mind. They're both the same argument. No, they're not.
Okay.
Out of character. Cast. I think we give him the stuff, and then we chase him. In character. We. Hell no.
What are you aiming for here with your foreseeability?
I want to know what he can do, like what his weakness is, because we're gonna fight him in my brain.
Okay. Yeah.
When you say we, it's a reminder.
Well, I did it
It's only gonna
before we
be
had our
me.
discussion, so
That's true. We didn't even have a discussion yet.
yeah.
Just,
I
it's
just
going to be
instantly-
we for 3 rounds, and then it's going to be you guys.
First of all, what do you determine a dark side user's weakness to be?
How can we beat him? Like, is there something I can exploit to beat him so that we don't die, or have to give him our shit?
He has half a dragon heart, actually.
Or do we bail? Like,
I
what is
mean-
the appropriate course of action? Not appropriate, but
I don't know if
like
foresee
PV feels like
really-
we should leave, but I don't think Nuada would do that right away. I think she would use foresee to try to see an option where they fight and how dangerous he is, like what he can do. So if they choose to fight, she can say, be careful of this ability or whatever it is that he's going to use.
Yeah.
Right. He's got
yeah.
a force pull.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
What I'll do is, I'll give you
Pulling up your force Pokédex.
some Force Pokédex stuff. He is pretty
It's just-
strong.
Okay.
That makes sense. I
get-
believe it.
okay. So he's like
but
8
he-
levels higher than us. Okay.
but
cool,
he
cool,
is
cool.
not-
He literally has a lightsaber, so I think he beats us in a couple of things.
You see him standing there, his lightsaber red and flickering in this dry storm, and you see him using it and wielding it. And what I think I will give you is he has no form that he's using. He has no... He doesn't seem to have any sort of Jedi training. He doesn't seem to have any sort of formal training. He's feral. He's crazy in his movements and the way that he does stuff. The way he interfaces with the Force and the way he uses it is all on instinct.
Uh-oh. That's almost more dangerous.
It's his strength and his weakness.
Yeah.
You also
Sounds familiar. Nevada.
You also get
Yeah.
a flash of an orphaned young boy fending for himself on an ice planet, crying, covering his face as people throw rocks at him, as other children laugh at him. You also see... You see a flash of a huge, imposing figure dressed all in black with a shining black helmet, a
Shut the
cloak
fuck up.
behind him, and a sort of machine attached to his chest, allowing him to breathe, handing this person a lightsaber. And then you hear in IRL, in the moment, this person in front of you go,
Who's there? Get out of my head! Get out of my head, I'll find you.
his head snaps towards you, his hand opens like this, and he is going to use his unique Force ability, Force Mimicry. Siren can mimic.
So that's what I was trying to find out.
Force
What
ability.
is this special bullshit?
Siren or Silent?
Cxy-Ran, and it's spelled like this.
Siren.
CXY-RAN. And I'm going to write it in our
I love it
group
and
for
hate
you
it.
as well. Yeah. And he is going to steal your ability of Force C. And then you
love
just
this guy.
you see his hand slowly close for a minute, and you hear
Wow. What have I stumbled upon here then? I knew it. Jedi. And yet, not. Not one of you. Well, it doesn't matter. What's it gonna be?
Real quick. Do I recognize this name?
you can make me an outer rim check at difficulty 2.
I also, just me, Cord, would like to know what's going on with Dax's mind right now, considering
yeah.
like one, the conflict that we meta know, the Sith holocron in your pocket, and also this guy. What are your feelings about what's happening?
Well, they're very complicated.
Yeah.
I'll give you this info and then you guys can quickly discuss what you want to do.
Sure.
1 success and 2 threats. Threats not really relevant, so 1 success. This name is a very Pagodan sounding name, which is, and I have no idea why you know this. Pagodan is the terrestrial ice-covered planet that was in that first episode of The Mandalorian with the fucking giant fish things underneath
Fish
it.
thing.
And to have a name that is spelled this way, and this, you know, it's like if you were to see a name that was maybe Korean and it is like 3 single syllable blocks. It's that kind of a recognizer. You go, oh, okay, well that's a Pagodan name. That's really all I think you get on one success. But you do recognize a very specific. You probably in this moment suddenly go, oh, it's probably spelled CXY. You know what I mean? You make that connection in your head. Like, oh, wait, hang on, the way he said that.
Your roommate was a foreign exchange student.
Right, yeah. But this place is really fucking remote. It is in the outer rim, but like there's not much there at all. There are like tiny little it's a bit like Silos. It's just pockets of just like barely anything. Like there's really not much going on here. So if he's from there, it's a super remote, very specific, weird place. Super small village mentality type thing. So yeah, you guys have a moment to discuss here as he's pacing around in front of you.
We have a moment to discuss in character, because in character he said if we say anything other than yes or no, he's going to kill us.
Yeah.
To his offer, you can talk in character briefly.
Okay. It's very kind.
Yeah, and I mean, like there's a fucking storm. The storm isn't on you right now.
Right.
It's like right
Dramatically.
here.
Dramatically here, yeah.
Dramatically in the background. But the sound of it is here and enough to cover you, so you can discuss quietly, probably.
How long until the storm hit? Could we gauge?
10,
that
15
means
minutes.
none of us can leave. Yeah, exactly. If the fight lasts longer than 10, 15 minutes, we're grounded.
How far is he from us, and how far are we from our ship?
Is he in between us and our ship?
He is, yes. He is about, well, because it's, I guess, combat ranges. He's medium from you, and your ship is long range.
Okay. I'll look to them and say, there is no way that we know he's gonna let us go, even if we do give him everything.
He's
Yeah,
not.
I agree.
We know if he is or he's not. He is not.
So
Well,
are we all in
Even
agreement?
if he is, I don't think we should give him anything.
I look toward him and I say, "A moment, please." And I turn back to all of you.
He's not gonna like that.
Yeah, I don't think we need more than this moment, unless
Yeah.
someone says
There's
otherwise.
one.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Hank, hold on. I have something to say to that.
They have a TIE fighter? That's what they have here?
He has a
I didn't pay
TIE
attention.
Hunter, which is on the map is a TIE fighter, but it is one of those pointy boy ones.
Yeah,
There's a hyperdrive on it.
I'll quickly relay the vision I saw, actually. In case anybody didn't know why the fuck he did that to me,
Sure.
I'll share that.
And
Yeah.
I'll say his
I don't
name
remember what the
sounds
vision
like
was.
they're from the snow planet that Bran said that I cannot remember the name of.
Pagodan or
explains the ice.
Pagodan? I think it's pronounced Pagodan, but
Pagodan.
someone will tell me.
I think he's from Pagodan, but
Explains the ice.
based on his name.
None of that matters, really.
Right.
It's just a matter of what we're gonna do.
There's only one thing that matters.
I'm not giving up any of those things. And I'm
Okay, then we're in agreement.
No, we're in agreement.
I really wish
I
I wasn't so brave
Well-
and stubborn right now, but
I don't think we're quite in an agreement.
why's that?
You want to give him everything?
No. And for that reason, we can't all fight him.
What?
If we fight him and we lose, he gets everything that's on us.
He gets everything on us if we say yes and let him win.
I'm
Or,
not
and
saying we
fight
say
him.
we give him everything. I'm saying one of us needs to disappear
And
and get
you
to the
want
ship.
that to be you.
You presume to know literally anything about me. You've known me for less than a day.
We don't have time.
Yeah, I'm asking.
Hop-
Do you
Hop
want that to be
reaches.
you?
It's not going to be me. I think that you all have a purpose in your little squad here. I think maybe one of you might be better than me at sneaking away. I hate to say it, but I have a more important job to do. And Hop reaches into his shirt and pulls out the necklace. And on the necklace, you will see a kyber crystal.
Ooh!
And that 4C that Nuada saw of Hop pulling something out of a compartment. He does, and it's the rag, which he would now recognize to be made of maybe a robe of some kind, but it's been tattered. And he pulls out his hilt, and he inserts the crystal into it.
His hilt, you motherfucker!
And ignites it.
Oh!
And he looks back.
Where's the fucking theme? Oh God!
And he looks at Dax.
We fucking knew it! Called it!
And he says, "Trust me now, kid." And he walks towards this masked.
Oh, I'm so glad you chose no.
I bet you are.
Ahead of you,
fuck.
the Cxy-Ran ignites a red lightsaber, and I need initiative from everyone.
Oh my God!
I'm tearing up, you motherfucker.
I'm
This
trying
is
so
sick.
hard to keep my shit, dude, but that
I
was
can't.
so cool.
I can't keep my shit.
Oh
That was
my
so well
God.
done. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry,
Oh.
what color is that lightsaber there?
Is it orange?
Orange!
It's orange.
It's orange.
Fuck!
Yes!
You want to see it again?
Yes, please. And it flickers
I'm
and
turning
shit.
it
That's
up.
so fucking
It
dope.
flickers.
This is all
What you'll
fun.
notice about it too is it's not entirely stable.
Yeah, that's fucking dope. I love that. And there's so much narrative
Somebody
reason to that, and I can't wait to figure it out.
fucking
I love that so
wants
fucking
Yeah,
much.
I never asked this. Somebody in
Yes.
chat, GIF Jif peanut butter, please. Of that. Of him just. Oh my God!
Oh
it
my
was so
god, that
good.
was amazing.
Okay.
Fuck.
Initiative.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh,
What are
you
we
said
doing?
initiative. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's on the game.
Initiative,
Yeah, I completely
please.
forgot.
And it would be
This is cool, probably.
for you guys. It's cool.
Yeah, because we're starting. Is there any difficulty?
Oh, bitch!
Holy
There's no
bitch! Look at that.
difficulty,
What?
Wow.
It's all of you, and that is someone gets to go first.
Wish I had.
I'm guessing it's
Wait.
No.
Yeah, it's probably Hop. Narrative.
Yeah,
would be
it
me.
absolutely should be Hop.
I think we're also
It'll be
stunned
me.
too.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you
all
doing this
three
and
are
we'd be like-
what the fuck?
Not stunned like, oh wow, that's so cool, but we're like, at least I know I am. Shocked.
All right. So Hop. I bet I can't even use my lightsaber. I'm so fucking far
Tell me a
away.
force jump. Did you force now? Okay, good.
Do you want me to go first? I can try to pull him towards you like a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Oh my God. Okay. Ugh. Or you could shoot him as your opening move. Up to you.
That's also
But
pretty
he,
dope.
We'll do whatever you want. Because that was so fucking awesome, dude. I can't get over it.
Hop
I
builds a
can't
blaster
get
and a
over
lightsaber.
it.
Oh, that's so fucking sick.
I think
I
you
like
should
the
just
idea
do
of
what
the,
your character would do. Like,
yeah, he. I mean, he wouldn't ignite his lightsaber and then go. No, wrong button.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think he walks slowly towards Cxy-Ran, and then he looks over at you, Nuada, and he says,
Yep.
Braids, he's a little far, don't you think?
Oh my God. Okay, yes. I would like to try to. Well, how far away is he, though? Let me make sure I can even do this, if this is even
Medium,
possible.
So all that does is affect your difficulty.
Okay, let's go. What's the
Oh my
difficulty?
God.
So it's a 2 difficulty, and you need to generate 2 light sides, right?
Yep.
Greg, you told me that you were going to reveal this episode, and it still threw me through a loop.
Wait, what?
Like it's.
You
He
knew?
was like, I'm going to reveal it. I'm going to have to probably. And I was like, what? And then
Do something.
still did it. Still threw me through a loop. I didn't know what it was going through. He didn't tell me the secrets.
Can I argue that I have a boost because Jedi? because this reveal was
Because
so fucking
Jedi.
sick, and I'm like
That was so
inspired.
dope.
Inspired, yeah.
Ah!
That was amazing.
Okay. Buses in the chat, motherfuckers.
Just to play through it
Holy
again, you
shit.
took out a necklace that had a crystal, and then also a hilt, and then
Yeah, so he's separated his kyber crystal from his saber,
yeah,
just in
okay.
case, because you can lose the saber, you can't lose the crystal.
I can't look.
That's dope.
It's
Pretty fucking good.
it's a success.
But I only generated the
but
one.
you need 2, right? To what is it? Hang on. You need 1.
I can move
for
him, but
silhouette
I
1,
can't.
And you need to move the
Well,
he's silhouette 1.
He's the silhouette 1, so you can't move him.
So what happens, I think, is
You can take his lightsaber, maybe.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'll do that. Sure.
Uh,
I was reading the abilities.
yeah, I don't know if you
Lightsaber
can
again.
just disarm his lightsaber like that. There's a rule.
I suppose it's in his hand, so he probably wouldn't let you. But
Oh, if he's tossing it in the air.
No, he
ignited
fucking,
it.
Yeah, he ignited it.
Yeah, he's in front of you with it ignited. He done that fucking thing where he, they do that move into fighting stance. I can't remember what it is, but I'm pretty sure you can't just pull the fucking thing out of someone's hand.
You can. I think
I don't
you
think I
need.
can do anything.
It's a condition, because the force.
Oh, there it is. It's control. The force user can
Yeah,
pull objects
okay.
out of secure mountings or out of an opponent's grasp. Yeah, it's the next one down. The next control move
So
thing.
not the first control.
Yeah.
So I have the first control. Okay.
A bunch of rocks around him move, and you see his cloak and robe pulled forward, and
Yes.
his feet drag across in the sand for a moment before he puts his own hand up and just stops himself, I think.
Well. It looks like you lot have got some teeth. Let's see if you can actually bite.
Oh no.
It is his turn.
Why do you have to threaten us?
Why did he have to threaten you?
Oh boy.
Let's see here. I've forgotten everything he can do. He's got some fucking weird shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, also I have to remember that every time you attack him.
Shut up.
That's not good.
Be quiet.
Yeah, you know what?
This is not great.
Hold on a second. I just need to remind myself if I can do this.
I really don't like that answer.
I replaced all of my Yeah, okay. He stands there and he does this.
Second wind.
It is someone else's turn.
I hate that.
Like,
Hop,
well, I
you
would
didn't go,
defer to
right?
Hop. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say it's Hop's turn next, since
Yeah.
We're all winning. It's Hop's turn. Thank you.
That's definitely my.
Yeah, go. You do it.
I saw that going differently in my brain, but
Yeah,
It's
we all
alright.
did.
it's
Sorry.
fine. It's all right. You did your best, kid. Move up to short range. And then. Sorry, there's a whole bunch of skills that I have that I've not really looked at. I expect into.
Right.
I've not looked at because
still-
I haven't
I
needed
have to
to.
go through I go to the other half of your character sheet.
Yes. The all right. I think.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna try. I don't know if I can do this or not. As he walks towards Cxy-Ran, he again unsuppresses his own force abilities, and I guess he I'm gonna try to suppress Cxy-Ran's abilities if I can.
What do I feel when he does that?
God mode.
Like
That's what you feel.
It's not that
What
impressive.
the fuck?
Yeah, you tell me how this works because I have no idea.
I have to look at it myself. The force user can dampen the effect of incoming force powers, dramatically diminishing their effect on himself and his allies. The user may spend... Oh, I forgot to bring up this. I can spend...
Force vacuum.
Yeah, light side, dark side, to add an automatic failure to force power checks made against him or any ally within short range until the end of next turn. So I have that, and I've also put some abilities into it, which is...
That's really fucking cool. That
That's
goes really
super cool,
well
yeah.
with Rugo's. Like I buff the party, you what's the word? Nerf the enemy.
Yeah. I've put one into duration, one into strength, one into control. I have no idea how this works.
Me
So
neither.
sorry. We'll find
You're gonna
out
have to roll out
together.
to see
Find
how
out
much
together.
force you.
Okay, so do a force die roll first.
This is suppress.
This is suppress, yeah.
This is what he's been doing, by the way, and why you couldn't sense the force.
To
on him.
himself.
Yep.
Where is that? That is... Sorry, which one's the force one now?
Suppress basic power.
Can't wait for the hop fin.
What do we have on your sheet? I can finally use the hop art that I've been sitting on this whole time. I couldn't
Yeah.
even upgrade his token because it's really obvious that he's got a fucking orange lightsaber.
Oh yeah. Now that you mentioned it.
Force powers. Yeah, so on the right, very far right hand side, there's the dice roller on next to the summary box. You click that.
Next to the summary box.
I will.
You send
Go
over
on the
screenshot.
combat tab.
Yep.
Scroll down to force powers.
Okay.
It should be
Yeah,
power
yeah.
name, and then there's the little dice next to it. Just make sure you don't have any difficulty or boosts unless they're applicable.
I don't. I don't. But what would those difficulties be when I do this, Brad? If any of it.
User can dampen the effect of incoming force powers to make the effect the user may spend. So you just generate. So however many you generate here become fails to my
Oh
force
my
power
god!
checks made against you. So
And my allies.
yeah. So
maybe not that.
So you just have to roll it and see how many white circles you generate.
None. I generate a black circle.
One
Use
die.
a flip it,
You can
motherfucker.
take one
Flip it.
conflict
Alright, I'll
and
flip it.
flip it.
Yep.
Enjoy the force pool
and
now,
you spend
baby.
the light side.
Like that, right?
That's it, yeah. And that becomes a light side. You take a conflict. Oh, I don't have to keep secretly doing your conflict stuff
That's true, too.
after every episode. Oh, it's delicious. I can't. This
Life
is
just
so
got so
happy.
much
Yes,
easier
it's
for
so much
Brad.
easier. So now, if he makes any force power checks, you can automatically add one fail to it. Is how I
Okay.
read that. And I can, if we're wrong, we'll figure it
YouTube
out.
will tell us.
Figure it out.
That seems like what it is to me. Honestly, all of the force stuff is so intense. There's like it's like hard
Yeah.
mode.
And we chose to do that for the first game.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're strutting forward, gathering force strength and suppressing Siren's power. Is that the end of your turn there?
He's going to try to secretly stim himself to get him up to full health.
Okay. Can you do that? Do you not?
Can
need
I?
I think you need a maneuver. You've already
You
used.
see.
Okay, then I don't. Never mind. I don't. I forgot I did a maneuver.
Oh, don't you worry. I was gonna probably do that.
Yeah. Why
Stim isn't a skill,
haven't you?
is
Why
it?
didn't you stim yourself before in the last hour and a half of the in-game time? Did you do it on purpose?
He
No,
didn't
we-
think he needed it.
Oh, I was going to say,
right, it would have. I'm overhealing
we stimmed
myself.
on the ship,
So
didn't we?
we stimmed
You
a bit
can
on the
have
ship.
done. Yeah, that's the thing. You can have done if you wanted to.
Sounds like a hint to me.
All right.
And I was just curious as to why you wouldn't have done.
That's true.
It was just Hop being proud.
Okay.
Being honest.
That's so funny.
All right. Next person's turn. Dax or Rugo. Right.
Rugo, do you have anything? Or I'm sorry, that's me. Hi. Dax, do you have anything?
Rohan, you can go. Rohan.
Court says no, but Rugo's brave and stubborn. Okay, I'm gonna go. He's gonna run inspired by, I think, stunned, and then I think he looks towards Nuada and Dax, and like some pep in my step as I sort of start to limp and walk and take a deep breath, and I think you all see me hold my breath as I begin to run, probably to suppress some pain. I can say that. Good golly. I am going to. Yeah, this is so dangerous. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, I am going to run up close. I think you hear. Oh, never mind. I don't have a lightsaber. What do I do?
You'd like I can go first.
Yeah, I think you go first.
You're
'Cause
trying
I am
to-
still. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
still trying to figure it out. But I also think like I'm like going into battle mode. But then again, Rugo. There's so many things that are stopping Rugo from going first. So I think it's a good idea. You go first.
I'd like to attempt to make myself less seen by him.
Yeah.
Can I use my stealth to sort of have him not focus on me?
Absolutely, yeah. Roll me a stealth check with a difficulty of, we'll go with 2 because he's probably distracted by a hop, and there's lots of things that, like, there's shards of metal that have come down and are just in the ground all around, so you can dart behind those.
Storm's
Right.
getting closer.
Can I, if I do that check, do I have to do it every turn to remain hidden from him? Or how is that going to work?
I have absolutely no idea. Let me see how stealth in combat works. Yeah, because it's an action. It's a skill check.
Okay, so I would like to move first then.
Yeah.
I'll move over here. And then I will try to stealth myself.
Yep, give me a stealth check with 2 difficulty. 2 successes, loads of advantages.
I would like to... I have 4 advantages. Could I boost myself for my next stealth check? And then perhaps I don't know how narratively I could boost someone else by me hiding.
Well,
So
you
I
just
guess just-
point or, like gesture to somebody.
Yeah,
so
they
we can see where to go.
you, but he
Yeah.
can't.
You throw
so-
salt, pocket salt.
Hmm.
Like your teammates
sure,
can see you,
I'll-
but the enemy can't. So it could be that you're just directing them in some way.
Yeah,
Or that we
I'll,
know that you are, like, we are reassured that you're doing all right because we see you doing well, so that, like, boosts our
Sure.
spirits.
Yeah.
I'll make
Oh,
a
he doesn't seem-
signal.
all right, cool.
Nualda has a blaster, doesn't she?
No.
No,
Do
no,
I?
you both have force pikes.
I also
They
have.
have
Yeah,
force
I
pikes. You also
yeah,
picked
it's
Not
on
up
the
force
ship.
pikes, so
you picked up Trooper's DC
vibro
15.
pikes.
Yeah, I have a DC 15
Yeah, and a
blaster, but
blaster
I have a
rifle. I do
vibro
have
pike
one,
right
yeah.
now. Yeah,
I'll just like motion to attack, and the next one of you that goes can get an advantage as well on whatever
Okay.
check.
Okay.
Rugo's next, so I assume he'll use it.
Rugo.
You might not.
and I'm gonna Rugo, and yeah, I'm not. As Rugo sort of tries to take in all this, and he holds his breath, and then begins to charge, and then doesn't. But I think that's when Dax scoots off. Rugo remembers the plan, and then tries to step forward, and he's going to catch up with Hop in this short range band. And I want to call out.
Oh.
What is his name?
Cxy-Ran.
Cxy-Ran. Cxy-Ran, you do not need to do this today.
Oh my-
And I'm going to try to persuade or intimidate.
Yeah,
Or
I can help you with that.
Oh, I don't expect it to be easy.
No, I know.
Oh yeah. And then I'm going to.
Let's see.
No, I don't think I can do both. I would like to jump my leg with a.
Roll a persuasion or negotiation or an intimidation check.
Let's see what I have. Do I have any of those? Intimidation.
Does intimidation
is
even exist?
not
I was
a-
considering the same thing, Rugo, actually,
Hell yeah.
because I saw that vision of
Coercion.
him like alone,
Coercion.
Oh,
is the
yeah.
other one.
and I was like,
Coercion.
oh, it wouldn't be coercion. You're not trying to
I have
coerce him.
leadership. It doesn't matter.
Be
I can use any of
negotiation,
these.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't have negotiation. I could
Persuasion,
use any of these. It doesn't matter. Which one you said? Coercion. You said?
Coercion, yeah, you can use that one
Because
too.
it's not. I'm not doing this because I want to succeed. I'm doing this because I want force points.
Oh, okay.
'cause
I cannot help
Daddy
you
needs
if you
to
do
heal strain.
coercion.
Okay.
I don't know if you care.
I don't care necessarily. I mean, Rugo does, but
So
for the
then,
move I'm doing, I don't care. I can't do anything else, right? It's coercion, Brad.
You can do coercion or negotiation or
Streetwise?
Nick
Yeah,
does
one
negotiation.
of the-
Can you
one
help
of
me with
those.
negotiation?
one
yeah,
of those two.
yeah.
Okay.
Or the other one that he said originally. I can't remember what he said, but both of those I can help you with.
Sure, yeah. As I sort of get close
Persuasion,
and I
isn't
sort
that
of check in,
Charm.
as I start to like pick up my the pace a bit, I like turn and look back. I think I stumble a little bit as I'm looking back toward Nawada, and I think maybe with like a nod or something, I am reassured to go ahead and try this as I use negotiation. Correct?
Yep.
Nawada? And I'm going to.
No difficulty die, 1 blue boost.
That's what I like to hear. It is 2 successes and a light, which means I'm going to heal myself. 2 strain, but take a strain, so I heal myself 1. As I move closer.
Alright, let me roll for him. 2 successes, 4
Well,
advantages,
I'm
and
out.
a triumph.
That's it. That's all I need.
As you say that to him,
Yeah, I didn't expect it. But
he says,
Oh, pitiful. Wait. What's that?
and he senses
Oh,
your
fuck.
ebb and flow and
yep.
says,
Oh, that is smart. Such manipulation. Yes. Yes.
What are you talking? No manipulation. As I run close towards Hop, I think I sort of like look at him and I said, "There's no manipulation." And as I sort of As I finally catch up, I take a breath and maybe I lock eyes with Hop for a moment and heal myself a couple of strength. Not much though. Do I have another maneuver? I don't think so, because I used my maneuver and I used my action.
Correct.
That's it.
That's you done. Top of the round.
That's
Any
me
one of you
done.
can go now.
I would like to go.
You sure?
Yes. Because then I can blow. Shit. Yes, I would like to go.
You sure? You sure?
Of course not. But I think Rugo would want to go.
Okay.
Is that cool with everyone else?
Hop would trip Rugo and then take the turn. You are severely hurt, my friend.
I know. Oh, I know.
He's no way Hop's gonna let you walk towards.
Yeah, maybe that's probably what
death
happens. I sort of walk and you just like hold your hand out like, kid.
Yeah.
Stop moving. Yeah.
Take a knee, please. And Hop moves into another band range. And gonna attack with the lightsaber.
Woo!
Good.
Okay, so this is a melee, so it's a 2 difficulty. Now, every attack you guys make against this guy, you add 2 difficulty against him.
Every
He
time we
is-
attack him, we add another one?
Yes, he is known as an adversary at level 2, and you upgrade difficulty of all combat checks against this target twice. So,
Oh, I thought you meant like every time it goes up to. I was like, what?
no, this is not a
Okay,
good
okay,
amazing.
All right, that makes me feel a little better.
He has, so it's a 4 difficulty. I'm going to spend a dark side point because I
Yeah,
want
give us some of them lights
to
up
make
points.
it upgrade that. So 4 difficulty with 1 upgrade.
Upgrade on the right side. Got it. Click out, click in. Let me just double check something before. So I have the ability Cheyenne Technique. When making a check using the lightsaber skill, I can use my cunning instead of brawn, which is great for Hop.
Yes.
And we're just gonna hold our breath and see what happens.
Yeah, this is neither a success nor necessarily a fail, but you do generate 1 threat. I think what happens here is the 2 of you just clash lightsabers. You go for a swing and he brings his up and the 2 of you just strike. With the threat, how do we spend this? It's probably a strain, so let me check. Yeah, you suffer 1 strain.
Suffer 1 strain, okay. And then with my incidental, I think he would look directly into Cxy-Ran. And oh god, I'm freaking out. Hop wouldn't be necessarily this. Well, maybe he would be. He looks directly into Cxy-Ran and says, "Keep your eyes on me, big boy."
Is that the best you've got? Come on!
I'm only warming up.
He's gonna attack you right back, I think.
All right, let me put down my lightsaber because it's a little easier to use my computer.
Yeah, and this is pretty simple. It's just a
Okay.
lightsaber attack from him to you. 1 success and 1 advantage. So this, as you parry the two of you, he manages to push your lightsaber out of the way and then brings his back. And it's, I think the thing that maybe strikes you as odd is, 1, you're probably a little rusty. 2, he is just wildly swinging, but it's hard to judge what he's doing. It's like trying to catch a cat. He isn't using any form. You're used to training against other forms. Also, I don't know how many times in your life you've ever really had legitimate lightsaber to lightsaber deadly combat. You would have done a lot of training. So this is, pretty crazy. So he hits you for that. So that's going to deal 6 damage. And you reduce that by your soak.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My soak is 3, so that'd be 3 damage.
You take 3 wounds in total. Yep. And he... let me see what else I can do here. Hold on. Yeah, okay. He brings the lightsaber in front of him and says,
Oh dear, did that hurt?
it is someone else's turn.
Me?
I'm sorry, did you hit me?
I'll go. Unless somebody else would really like to go.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Rugo's nose starts bleeding. His eyes bloodshot.
So,
Close.
yeah. You said there were like strips of metal and stuff that had fallen. Is there one within Orcish? Does it need to be short range of me or short range of him?
Short range of you.
Yeah.
Since you have leveled up your range, you don't need a pip to move things medium range now. They just have to be within close range of you.
Okay.
Cool.
So is there a metal thing within close range of me? Or can I move to one?
Absolutely. Yeah. There's metal
Okay.
everywhere. There's just shards of
Cool.
stuff sticking out on the ground.
Then I would like to force move a metal shard. What is the
Your
silhouette?
Obi-Wan
though?
move right now, so you can pick up things near you and throw them.
Yeah.
The silhouette, in order to
Sleep.
do damage, is always 1 minimum.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to make sure that it's enough to do damage.
It's so the silhouette isn't the thing here. It is per silhouette it does 10. So if it's a silhouette 1, it does 10. If it's a silhouette 2, it does 20.
Right,
that
but
works.
but I can't do silhouette 2 until I have to
Correct. Yeah.
force
So the
move.
maximum.
So I can't.
He,
Yeah.
he
Maximum
can
and
generate 2
minimum.
pips.
Yeah, but
but
I
she
have to
needs
spend
to.
that to activate it.
She needs
it's
1 to
impossible
activate
to
it
do
and 1
that.
to amp it.
to actually move it.
Right. Yeah. So if you generate 2 pips, you can do it.
No, if I generate 2 pips, I have to use 1 to activate it and then 1 to move it, right?
Yeah.
That's
What?
what you just said.
The
right?
upgrade hasn't. The upgrade didn't change anything. So she's trying to do move
Right.
control, which means
Right.
the force user can hurl objects to damage targets by making a discipline check combined with a move power check, dealing damage equal to 10 times the silhouette.
She needs control as well.
This is the
Well,
ability that you're
control-
using is control to do it.
Yeah, move basic power. She needs to generate 1 pip to be able to move it first place, and she needs to spend another white pip to increase the silhouette to 1, so that it can
Right.
do the minimum of 10.
Yeah.
So she can do that if she gets 2 pips.
Yeah, but I can't do a silhouette 2 is what we were saying.
We thought you were talking
Oh,
about
right,
silhouette,
right, yeah.
and
Yeah.
now I realized
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
we were
okay.
all just talking about the same thing, and it was a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, you need to roll 2 white pips. The difficulty is the range. What was this range thing you got now? What does he say?
It's just so how it works is you can move an object up to your training in range. If that makes sense. And she has 2, so that means she can move it 2 bands away, which would be where he is. Medium.
Right, okay. And medium is difficulty 2. It's difficult. Add 2 more difficulty to that because it's him.
Was this on?
Yep.
So 4 difficulty?
So 4 difficulty.
4 difficulty, and then 1 second here.
Has anyone used the boost that I offered with my advantages yet?
No.
Yes, I think I did.
I didn't. Did you? Oh.
Yeah.
You didn't say it, sorry, so I assumed you hadn't used it.
Yeah, you did use it. No, you got a boost from Nuada. You haven't used this one. You can use the boost.
True. No, I have not used this one. Thank you.
You're welcome. So you
I
can
still
have
think
one
the
boost.
probability for this is absolutely insane, and I shouldn't even try this, but I don't think my character knows that, so.
Yeah, we're still young.
Yep. Okay. That's it, right? 1 boost and 4 difficulty.
1 boost, 4 difficulty. So that's 4 fails, but 4 advantages. So, I mean, what does this look like?
I actually think that I managed to send it his way, but he just moves his hand just because that's narratively way cooler.
Yeah.
And it goes flying. And the disadvantage, advantages. Okay. Maybe that moving the way that he moves it creates an advantage for somebody else. Gives them like a boost die.
There's
or
a
he's
mechanical list
distracted,
of
or...
stuff you can spend these advantages on. When you get that many, there's usually some good ones. If you look at the ones, there's one that will give you 3.
It's not on the combat cheat sheet, is it? No,
I
it's not.
don't think so.
You got it.
Spending maneuver?
There you go.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
So I don't know if you can read that in the chat. I can never tell.
Holy shit!
Yeah, so you can spend them in this way. You can use one of the 3 ones and then recover a strain, give a boost to someone or whatever. So you can kind of do these things so long as they make sense. And you know what, actually, now that I think about it, he might have another defense thing. He does. You know what, he's armored and I forgot about that, so he's even harder to hit than you've been rolling for so far. You always have a black die against him. 2 difficulty and a black die every time you're trying to hit him with something.
He'll have 2 difficulties for his next check.
Okay. Yep.
That's super cool. I didn't know that.
And you can give a boost to someone.
I will give a boost to... No, I can't. I spent them all.
Okay.
Unless you're allowing me to do it for another reason.
You're right. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
I thought it
Sorry.
was 5.
You're not dumb. I just, you probably weren't looking at what I was spending.
I just thought it was 5. It was 4. I don't know why I thought it was 5. Okay, who's next?
Ruger?
You can go. I don't think mine matters.
Go ahead.
In importance. Oh, you please go first.
Okay. I have a mechanical question, which I was gonna ask in text to not ruin the.
Whatever, it's fine. But no one knows what's going on. But everyone gets.
Yeah.
Everyone's listening.
Yeah, no one cares.
It's super confusing, the system.
The dorsal turret-mounted light laser cannon on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
It seems
Yes,
ridiculous to me
bitch.
that it does less damage than my carbine.
No, it doesn't. It's times 10, I think.
Times 10, yeah.
Yeah.
I move. I use my maneuver and my
I get into
regular
the ship.
thing to get to the ship.
Yeah.
Do I make it there?
Yeah.
And as an incidental
You're at the
from
ship.
am I not in the ship? I'm just at the ship.
I mean, I guess you can be at, you're kind of at the ship. I don't know if you can get on it because it's another maneuver on the ship to get from any place on the ship in
It
the
is
ship.
if you don't have my talent, which I do, which allows
okay.
me to sit in any seat I want as an incidental.
Ooh.
Okay.
Think
Is
about
that and
That's
is it,
sick.
it means that it negates that maneuver on the ship thing?
Yes, that's correct.
Cool.
That's what
Alright.
it's for. I can tell you what it's called if you care.
Try
Nope,
2011.
I believe you.
Okay,
And
so
I've
I'm
I've
now
got too
sitting
much
in
to
the
hold in my
gunner
brain.
chair.
I don't care if you guys actually
Yep.
know stuff.
I turns over.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
Sick. So you, faux free, ran up and sat in a chair.
He snuck behind
And
a bunch
sat
of
in the
stuff
gunner
and,
chair.
and ran up and got into the ship.
Dope.
Yeah, I did little like rolls and stuff. It was very cinematically
It was
cool.
really cool.
There was it was an episode. It was like Hitman 3.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
I did see it. I did get to see it. Everybody else went though, so I didn't get. Nobody. They didn't get to see it. So
Right.
I
Yeah,
get
they
to
weren't
go
paying
after
attention.
you, so I got to see it.
Mhm.
So aren't you glad you went first? I'm going to. I don't know.
Get to the ship. Go.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I'm not leaving you. As he. Yeah, I think Rugo is going to be in this band, right? So he's with, not necessarily flanking, but with, actually probably flanking.
Kid, you're gonna get yourself killed.
Oh my god, I'm clenching so hard.
As Rugo. This is like not. I am fighting myself here because I gave myself, you know, bravery and obstinance as both my emotional strength and my weakness. So he is a stubborn, brave boy. So he is going to do this. I am going to try to. We're gonna run up. I have to figure out what I want to say though. Maybe not say anything. So he's gonna run up and he's gonna bodyguard Hop. I'm gonna take a strain.
Oh my god!
As I'm going to try to mimic Soresu as much as I can, using a force pike. I'm going to take an extra strain here as I do it. But all attacks coming to Hop this next round are going to be with one more difficulty. And this is a maneuver. Once per round, I can perform this maneuver. So I still have an action, correct?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You didn't move, did you? So yeah.
I moved from short to. I moved from short.
Oh,
to
you moved
medium,
from
so
short
that-
to medium.
so that
was
is
one
two-
maneuver.
that's
and
two
then
maneuvers.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, that's my turn.
Alright.
As I get ever closer to my strain, and I am now using. I am in with my engagement. I am. We'll see what happens, but I am now in defensive stance with
Yeah.
you as my target. Hop. That's it.
All right. Top of the round. Any one of you can go.
Wait a minute. So I could have gone again.
You can technically
And
go
then-
again if you want.
But
Get
I
to
don't
the
think I
ship.
can. I can't stack.
Dax should go.
I
Just
can't
a
stack
thought.
it. Dax should go.
Yeah. Let me check. He's not gonna fucking kill everyone there though. I just want to.
A crater.
Oh, with these.
where Hop
Yeah.
and Rugo once stood.
No, it's okay. He won't kill. He won't kill Hop. He may kill me. 'Cause I've got defensive stance. If only I had reflect right about now.
Targeting
What is a laser? Actually, I don't know. I don't know what our gun is. What is our dorsal gun? Marcus, you remember? You're muted.
It is called a torsal turret-mounted light laser cannon.
Light laser. Okay, sweet. Cannon scares me, but laser doesn't.
Mm-hmm. I believe since my target is...
I think you're probably good.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's supposed to have like a, you know, because it's bigger. I don't know if it's supposed to
AoE.
have like a fucking blast radius
Right,
if you're aiming
yeah.
at like little people. But we'll say not because I'm a nice guy and you won't remember that at the end.
Oh
of
my
the
god.
campaign.
You won't remember that at the end of the episode when one of you is dead.
Yeah.
Right, so,
Surprise.
how much knowledge do I have about this TIE fighter? Any?
This tie, give me a warfare check, difficulty 2.
Oh, he's blowing up the fighter. GG.
Yeah.
That's clever. And the sandstorm hits and we run away. I'm sorry, I have to
Don't know
stress
shit.
eat.
You don't
That's
know
fair.
shit. Yeah.
Are we calling that an incidental, I hope?
Yeah.
Okay. I will... I think right now I'm worried about hitting everyone standing around him. So I point the doors. I use my maneuver to power it up.
Mm-hmm.
And I...
Don't forget gyro mode.
And the ship is right next to us, very close. I believe since it's roughly the same silhouette as us, or within one.
This thing is, yeah, it's a little, I think it's one smaller than you, but it's the difference
So
is
that's
the
2
same.
difficulty.
Yeah.
So I will shoot at the ship.
Okay, give me that attack roll. Someone has a boost.
I get a right. I do. I get a boost from myself, from my last turn, I believe, and then do I get?
Yeah.
And
Are you saying I get an additional
Nuada
boost?
generated a boost for someone. Oh no, she didn't. I made that up. You're right. It's just one.
Nope, I gave 2 disadvantages to the bad guy.
And so did I.
Right. All right. Well, let's see what happens.
So it would
here.
have been nice if you shot him, because he has 4 disadvantages right now. Just
I don't know if he
saying.
gets
No,
to
he has
roll.
disadvantages on attacking you guys, not on
Yeah,
incoming.
yeah.
It's on the next
I'm-
check.
Well, listen, if
He's
your
a check,
character
though,
would
but
shoot
defense,
a
though,
giant
you
laser blaster at your
Defense isn't
friends,
a
that's up to
That's
you.
true. Fair. I would be.
Remind me not to be in this situation with PB ever.
Yeah.
One success, close range. You just see the thing suddenly turn. Everybody that's close by, just the guns fire and they just like run across the hull of the TIE Hunter and deal, what is that, 6?
It's 5. That's 5
5.
damage. 5 damage to the ship.
What do they
And
have? Might
You can
blow it
also
up.
provide a boost if you wanted.
You can
Yes.
do... I don't know if this counts,
It's fucked up.
but you
The thing
can
is
use your
fucked.
advantage
Yeah,
to
the tie is fucked up.
make
It's
it a
not like
critical
completely
injury.
destroyed, but it's got 1 HP.
not in Star... I'm looking at the Starship advantage in Triumph.
Oh, right, okay, so
Don't
that,
see
yeah,
a
that makes sense.
critical
That would be
injury
different.
here.
Yeah,
For
that makes
2,
way
I
more
can
sense.
add a boost
Oh,
to
no,
my
it has-
next gunnery
it has
check,
armor,
though.
never mind. Doesn't have 1 HP, I lied. Got 3 HP.
I will boost my next gunnery with the advantages.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty then. Cool. Yeah, Hop. You keep shouting at Rugo to get on the ship, and Rugo doesn't do it.
Now,
Can't wait for this lesson.
I sense great fear in you.
The lightsaber spins, and it goes for
Fear
Rugo.
is a lie.
So let's see here. This is a 2 check, and he has how many black die? 2.
4.
Why
2
is it
from
4?
Rugo, 2 from me.
But it's Rugo's in defensive stance of Hop, not of himself.
It's only 1 and it's to Hop. So
Yeah.
that sucks. It's
I'll use a dark side point as well. Why not?
I have 2.
To upgrade one of my die.
Yeah, so you have two from
Yep.
Yeah, so 2 additional to whatever it fucking would be.
2 black, 2 purple, 1 upgrade.
Who's he attacking?
Rugo.
So do you not have any difficulty on you? Like, isn't there a normal... what's the normal difficulty to attack you? None?
None unless I did defensive stance, but I did bodyguard.
No, there's a
Bodyguard is with
normal
someone else.
difficulty in
There's
here.
a
Defensive
normal
stance is on me.
difficulty to hit somebody else.
Oh, I thought you meant
put it in.
Yeah,
like,
that's
what is my...
the
it's
2.
on-
That's based on range.
I thought you meant...
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then you've got the 2 extra. So you would have a total of 4.
No, this is
Difficulty.
you get
I'm
2
just as hard as that guy.
Black die are setback die, which are different. They're like the inverse boost die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everything has an opposite. So boost die have setback die. Ability dice have difficulty dice, and proficiency
You know,
dice
like the
have-
Force.
Okay,
yeah,
so he's 2 setbacks. Sorry,
He's
I
got 2
misspoke.
setbacks,
Okay,
2 difficulty, and 1 upgrade.
and then you spent an upgrade. Okay, cool.
And that's the roll there. 2 successes.
Oh.
So he's facing you, Hop, and you see like a weird spin as he turns this thing backwards under his own arm, and it just strikes
course.
Rugo. So this is going to do 7 damage to you minus your soak.
Hell yeah.
Do you have parry or anything?
I
Don't
do
you have
parry.
armor? Because
Yeah, I've
of
got armor and
your-
parry. Yeah.
the armor as well.
That's really good that
So you should have actually had another setback die.
if I have armor,
I think don't you have an armored robe, which means you get 1 armor, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, what do you have on?
I'm trying to find. Oh my shit! It's in my okay. There's this sub
Item
so
inventory.
wacky and weird. Item inventory, armor blank. Why is it blank?
Armor will give you 1 defense, which gives you a
Which I
setback
know
die
it's not blank.
every time. to
Yeah.
hit him,
That's so annoying. I filled it in. Okay, cool.
which I
That's
must
okay.
say-
We don't need to. We
Yeah, I
know
need to
that
know
you
if, like,
took
the
the
soak
clone
is and
armor,
stuff.
and we know that you. Yeah, but we should look that up for the soak. But
Why didn't none of that save?
I can
Fred has
look it
to
up real
reroll, I think.
fast.
yeah,
Yeah, did it save my critical? It didn't. Why did everything reset? That's annoying. It's because I popped out the character sheet.
Okay.
maybe.
No, I did that and mine was still in there. I don't
Your
know.
stuff saved?
Yeah. I did it
Wow.
like forever
So
ago.
weird. Okay. What do I have? Shoot.
Okay, so if you have armored robes, which gives you 1 defense and 2
No,
soak.
it's not. I don't have the armored robes. I have the. I have like
Armored
repurposed,
clothing?
salvaged.
He has
like
repurposed
salvaged
clone
armor.
stuff. Yeah. Are you wearing it?
I am wearing it.
Okay, so that gives you 1 defense, which is a
Yes.
setback die.
So there's 1 defense, but it's got a bunch of soak too. I think.
No, it doesn't have
So
any
it's-
soak. You get 1. You've all got soak from clothing, which I think gives you
Oh, right.
1. Have you?
Our concealing robes give us 1
Yeah, I was
soak
gonna say.
plus our one of our stats gives us soak as well. So you should have
And-
3 soak and 1 defense.
I don't have robes on. I have. Otherwise,
the
I would be wearing them, and I look so cool.
It's soak or defense. You have to pick.
Uh,
That was what I
okay.
think we came up
yeah.
with.
So I have defense right now, and I don't. Okay, so I have 2 soak, but it says 0 defense for scavenged clone armor. I just looked up scavenged clone armor. It gives me 2 soak, 0 defense, 5 encumbrance, 2 hit points, 4 rarity.
Okay.
So then you have 4 soak.
which
Take the 2
which seems
soak then.
familiar. Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Okay.
And then use your parry.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna use my parry. Thank
Well,
you. That is the
see,
most important.
Isn't parry? Don't you take strain to parry? Isn't that a bad idea
Yes.
for him? I don't
Yes.
know if he's gonna pass
Yes.
that.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe don't do
I
that.
have. Don't you worry. I think we're going to anyway. Oh yeah, that sucks. Well, yeah, that does suck.
Listen, if you use all 4 soak, which you would, then you only take 3 damage. So
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah, hold on.
that's not bad then.
He didn't generate a despair. No.
No.
What is this? Sorry, I have improved parry. When parrying a hit that generates 1 despair or 3 threat, which he didn't. Okay. I could also hit him back. I could deal damage.
Oh,
to him.
that's super cool.
Yeah, all right, so I can't do that. When hit by melee attacks over 3 strain to reduce damage by 2. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay, great. I will just take the damage. I'm taking 3.
That's what you would take. Yes.
Yes, thank you very much. Sorry about all of that. I'm really frustrated that my character shirt is not.
Your character shot. All right. Whose
saving.
go is it next? I must
it's gonna
remember
be Upper New Order.
that I have.
I didn't go yet, actually.
Oh,
Right.
Up
Yeah.
New Order or Rugo.
Yeah.
I feel like the 2 in close combat should get first dibs. Oh. Oh.
Hop is also looking directly at you, Nuada, and saying, "Get to the ship." Now.
He's moved into a guarded stance.
Interesting.
So if all right, Hop will go. I'm assuming that Cxy-Ran is not facing Hop anymore.
He actually is.
He's still facing.
Oh, right,
he did a
because
little
he
spin
sent
and
Yeah,
attack
he
facing me
Right,
did
again.
a reverse
backwards.
juggler.
Yeah,
But we're not
Stab.
But we're not blade locked anymore.
We're not blade locked.
All right. All right.
Sparks fly.
I know how
and
to
just
get-
burn off of
Yeah.
my guns.
We got to get we got it. And then Hop just takes off and goes to the TIE fighter and jumps on it.
What's the TIE fighter?
Okay.
Jumps on it, and he's like, so when Dax blew it up or shot it at first, it's like pretty beat up, right?
It's
It's got 3 HP, you said.
Yeah, it's got 3 HP left.
But 3 ship HP is different than 3 person HP.
It has
Yes.
3 ship HP. Yeah, it's got 3 hull
What's the
damage out of
30.
a
30 people
possible
hit points.
6.
30 people hit points? It's not terrible.
Is that how it works, Brad? Does that mean he has 30 people hit points? So if you tried to attack him with a
I don't know,
hand
to be
blast,
honest.
then? Okay.
Well, regardless, Hop wants to get everyone on the ship,
Yeah.
and Rugo won't leave if Hop is engaged. And Hop sees what Dax's plan is, so he hops on top of it. And I can't attack because this would be a double move, or would this be a single move?
You moved into the same range band. You can get onto it.
Okay, he's on top of it, and he grazes his lightsaber over the top, kind of taunting Cxy-Ran.
Okay.
And can I attack? Sorry.
Yes,
and
because
you're
you did a
hitting
maneuver.
You're hitting who are you attacking?
I'm attacking the TIE fighter.
With
my
the
lightsaber. lightsaber.
I think
The lightsaber.
lightsabers can do. They have something called breach.
Yes, breach 1. That's what mine has.
I think that allows you to do just fucking true damage to the TIE fighter. It's something like that. Yeah, you can make an attack
Okay.
against this thing. It is just
Cool.
simply a 2 difficulty.
I thought he was going
Too
to fucking
difficult.
fly it out of here, but
Yeah,
no.
me too. I like
He's
this.
going to blow it up.
Tauntingly.
He's gonna fucking Ray Skywalker jump over it and cut it in half.
Yeah. Jump
all
on
right.
top of it,
Two
cut it in half while
difficulty.
locking eyes with Cxy-Ran.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And what you just have a basic lightsaber, so that's going to be the same
Yeah.
damage. So that's 6 damage. Yeah, I'm going to say you fuck it up. Like you probably just ignite the thing and it goes straight down into the control panel through the.
Okay. So
Right into the dash.
slightest of retcons.
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
jumps up on her, right? And goes, "Hey, breather!" And then he goes, "Voom," and just ignites it down into the cockpit.
Yeah.
And like fucks up the controls completely.
100%. That's what happens. Yeah. This thing
It
is
gets a
just
little-
not like it needs to be fixed now. It is for sure non-operational.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay. Yeah.
You want to
Who's
give
next?
a boost or a?
Breach. Sorry, breach. I just looked it up. It gives. It ignores 1 point of armor for every point of breach.
Ooh. That means.
3, right?
Oh, 1 point of armor. Right. Okay.
Armor, yeah.
Not.
Right, that makes sense.
Not soak. 1 point of
Oh.
armor.
It
Armor
says in
Does
parentheses.
that mean
it
that
says-
when we were fighting him, we ignore 1 bit of armor?
Well, no, because armor
lightsabers.
is what ships have for soak. So
No,
is that
but-
what they mean?
Well,
Well,
What
because
do they
he's wearing
mean?
armor, right?
Wait, no.
in
on.
parentheses after that, it says meaning they also ignore 10 points of soak for every rating of breach.
10 points of soak.
Jesus.
So that means that soak is
could've-
pretty much useless against
A
lightsabers.
lightsaber. Oh, I
Cool.
see. Right.
So
okay.
I took 6
That-
damage.
So you took 6 damage.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But then
the
he would have
ship
taken
also
damage from
took-
Hop.
Yeah.
The right amount of damage.
Thank you.
Hop, you
I
took.
didn't hit him though.
No, you didn't
I
hit him, but
failed.
Hop does take an extra bit.
that's right.
3, I think.
3. All right.
You guys are more fucked up than we realized. You have
Yep.
2
Yeah, it's
gl-
correct.
one of those
Lightsabers
like
are really good.
horrible,
So good.
Oh yeah, they're
glowing-
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
glowing but cauterized wound slashes.
Oh my god.
I think Rugo has
I
a
am-
fucking. You have a hole in you because he just turned it backwards on you. I think you just
Yeah,
have a
Like,
horrific,
yeah, matching.
disgusting, cauterized hole in your body somewhere.
Yeah, piercing. My token isn't updating, but I have 9 hit points right now. Unless
I see it as 9. I don't
You
see
see
mine
you
as
see it as 9?
updating, though.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Who's going next? It
Yeah, I don't-
is who's left.
I will.
Okay.
How does running in this game work? If
You
I
just run.
disengage, so you get to
just
attack.
You
run.
don't need to disengage.
Just
There is
go.
no disengaging.
So I can just do it for free without being attacked.
Yep.
Yep.
I hate this. But I go. Actually, I don't hate this, but I don't think Rugo. I think he's sort of. I think he's going to. After he gets hit, he sort of stumbles back and falls and onto his back, I think, and then tries and uses his force pike to sort of get up, and maybe that during that distraction of the lightsaber going into the dash, and Cxy-Ran looking over towards the cockpit. That's when I scramble up and then dash toward the Star Stalker and hop in.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a strain.
Uada's turn.
Yeah, I'm running towards the ship. I'm assuming that, well, yeah, because he's got a lightsaber. He's not a Padawan. So yeah, he told me what to do. I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm running, and that's just a maneuver, right?
Maneuver per range band.
You're not going to make it.
You can get up to medium from where he is.
1, 2.
Oh.
But can I not use my action to then do another maneuver?
No.
Yes, you can.
You could.
That's 2
Action.
maneuvers, though, from close to
Yeah.
short and short to medium.
You get 1
I have
maneuver
double.
and 1 action, or 1 maneuver and 1 maneuver.
Can I?
Oh,
can I
yes,
read-
okay.
Can I redo my thing, considering I forgot that Nawada was not on the ship?
No.
As in, I would like to
mean-
just defensive stance instead.
get away from him.
Okay.
No, I think it's okay.
Wait, no. If you've already moved.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll be here. Although it does say I have 5 wound and I don't, by the way. Just
What's done is
I don't know
done.
why.
It
I don't know
doesn't
why
say
there's
that
a
for
I
me.
see it as 0, which is
Oh,
weird.
okay. It says it for me for some
Maybe
reason.
I
roll
think
Okay.
the pieces are like off kilter a little bit.
Ah, okay.
I think.
So this is now the top of the next round, and you could go again though.
Yeah, I'll do that. For sure, I'll do that. Okay. That's one maneuver to get onto the ship.
Yep.
And then I could still do an action.
Correct.
Okay, how do I...
Might just make it easier. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, knows who's on it and stuff.
What silhouette is my force pike?
1.
It might be 0. We did 0 before. Because you brought it to you.
Okay. That's too bad. I just want to force lance this shit. But it looks like we can't... Hop is not to us yet, right?
Hop is still standing on the tire. Yeah.
I have to think about this for a second. I would like to use my force move to help Hop get here safely. Because I think he's going next, right? Yeah, he's going next. So I either want to try to put something in his way between him and us and Hop, or
The scrap is nearby.
yeah, I guess like the only thing I can do is try to use scrap, but I can't hit him, guys. Like the probability, it's like not possible to do so unless I roll really, really
Could you
well.
just hold it up
It's
in a screen,
Kind of like a waste of a move.
I think you can force pull him into the ship though, right?
or you could force pull.
Hop.
Yeah.
I could try. I could at
just
least
need-
maybe move him a
It just
range
doesn't have
band.
to be control, so you don't have to deal damage to him. So you're just doing strength and
Yeah.
range.
Yeah.
just need to
Okay.
generate
I'll try
it.
that.
We're in
Hop.
the same range band, actually. You said that the ships
So you
were
ju-
in the
it's the same
range
thing.
band.
It's the exact same thing. You just need to generate 2 pips to get it to a silhouette 1, which is what he is. You can force pull him into the ship.
Okay.
If you want to try that, I'm just saying it is totally
We
possible.
also have light side points.
Okay.
I just use the light side points.
What's the difficulty?
One
One?
difficulty.
Hop, can I use your advantage?
Yeah,
You had
please,
2 advantage? Okay.
please.
Okay, here we go. Yes!
Wow.
Yeah. What does this look like?
It is 4 successes, an advantage, and 2 light side pips for those listening.
As cool as it would be to just say that like Nuada did it all by herself, I kind of just love the idea that Hop is doing the like run and she just kind of like helps him do like a fucking somersault and shit that he probably would have done without her help, but he's wounded, and so she just kind of like uses the move to, I don't know, give him something to launch off of or something. So he does this like cool somersault and flip and just like gets onto the ship right away. Holy fuck. Yes, please.
Hop's not
last
that
note.
cool though.
What? Why not?
Okay.
He's kind so like all of that, except he's not graceful at all with it. And
Oh, okay.
I think the help kind of catches him off guard a little bit. It's like, what?
Yeah, it's a push. It's like a
Yeah.
like you
It's like,
two
like-
left him.
Yeah,
I
like
bet
all of a
that
sudden
went
you're just
differently than you had envisioned. And then, can we go?
No.
you know,
That's where, yeah.
Suddenly,
Chuckles.
in the doorway, walking up the old thing,
Right into the cargo van.
Snug in here, ain't it?
he is in there and he swings his lightsaber around, just leaving lines of hot streaks of metal as he moves in here. So who's the closest to him right now in the back of this thing? Because you're all crammed in. Dax is in the gunner seat up in the top, but you three are presumably right on the back end here, right where the door is and the little, what is that called? The little gangplank thing that comes down.
That little thing.
What is that called? Star Citizen players.
Landing ramp.
Landing. Whatever. Yeah, that little ramp thing that always comes down. Who is it? Who is the closest to him?
Last person in was.
It would be me. It would be me.
Yeah, it's either me or Hop, I think.
Okay.
You roll a 1d2.
Roll a 1d2, yeah. New order can be a 1. Hop. He's going to attempt to attack you. So, what do I have here? I have 1 boost. I'm going to upgrade myself, because that's nice. And it is 2 difficulty.
Oh, we can use a light side to add a disadvantage, right?
You can do.
Or downgrade or whatever.
Yeah, if you want to be a bad sport about it.
What? But that's what we're supposed to do.
That's true.
It's up to you. Do you want to do that? Yeah,
I think we should do that.
Yeah.
I don't want him to die.
Upgrades the difficulty. Upgrades that. You don't have any defense, right? You just have.
No, but I do. I forgot I had this. Dodge.
You have dodge. What is that?
When targeted by combat check, may perform a dodge incidental to suffer a number of strain no greater than ranks of dodge. Then upgrade the difficulty of the check by that number.
Ooh,
oh my God!
There
Yes.
you go. Yeah.
Bitch.
So I have that, and I just want to double check.
What rank is that?
That's
Is
what I'm going to
dodge-
double check right now.
Is dodge from melee only?
dive. It dodges from his thief tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking insane.
It's broken as shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's good.
Where the fuck? There it is. Dodge. 1 rank
Okay.
currently.
Okay. So that's all of those. I don't think there is anything else to this. No. All right. Here comes the money. Still a success. 1 success and 1 advantage. Hop, you take, and this is just going to be the 6 damage there.
Yeah, I'm up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm out.
You're out? Okay, roll me a crit, or you can open the mystery box. No, I'm kidding.
It's the mystery box.
I kind of want the mystery
Double it on,
box.
pass it on.
Double
We'll have to pass it on.
So you got to roll your crit here.
All right, how do I do that?
Go onto your back up at the top. There's
Critical injuries.
Yep, and then
That's
you
right,
roll
yeah.
critical on a D100. There's a big old table that it rolls on, but this sheet will do it all for you and tell you what happens.
Did you fix my sheet, Brad? Because my sheet now has all the stuff again.
So I do have to
haven't
put in
done
anything or just hit the big red button?
You just hit the big red button. Oh, not too bad. It is a 1 thing. It says you suffer 1 strain and you have 1 critical. This was literally a 1. What did you roll? Oh, a 2.
I hit the big red button.
Yeah, but what
Nice.
you rolled was a 2 on a D100 table. The higher the number, the way worse it is. Like,
I rolled a 92.
Rugo's
I
was,
think.
really high up, and so it was a 3 or 4 difficulty. So you just suffer a strain from this. And
Buddy's out, though, right?
he is, but yeah, he's KO'd.
Yeah.
As like I think Cxy-Ran is just messing up this thing. Hop gets pulled into the ship, and then suddenly he's just like caught across the back with his by this lightsaber, and Hop just hits the ground. The lightsaber, and that's the end of his turn. Who's
I'd like
next?
to go.
Yeah.
Can I go
I'd like
next?
to go.
Nope, I'm going next. Fuck off.
You
I've
can't.
been- I've been him.
You're not. You're gonna do what I'm
You
gonna
cannot. Can you go
Oh yeah, because I
next?
already went. Wait.
Yeah, New Order went.
Yes.
do.
Yep.
No,
I already went.
All right, I'm going.
Yep.
I am going to grab Hop's lightsaber.
God damn it, that's what I wanted to do. Okay.
I know, sorry. I know, as soon as you and I both went.
Yeah.
I am going to grab Hop's lightsaber, and then I am going to go into Saresu form,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to defensive stance.
Okay. Now,
And then I'm going to say last chance. And that is
What?
going to be my persuasion.
okay. Yeah, bear in mind this is different stats to the one you were using in training, I think. Maybe. I don't know, unless you all had... I can't remember what you had.
Yeah, I'm not.
You had a force pike.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Brave
stubborn kid.
Yeah, just add a lightsaber, damage 6, critical 2. That's it.
Okay. I will in a second. I need to roll this skill.
Roll the
There's
not
breach
attacking.
though too, right?
Yeah, but don't worry about it because we know it. Just for the sake of any
Um,
roll he might need to
okay.
make.
If I make if I attack with this lightsaber, is that a skill check?
No.
It's not
It's
a
a
skill
combat
check. It's
check.
just your your attack.
Yep, I
with
go into
your-
defensive stance and I say last chance, and I'm still in Saresu, and I have the orange blade over my head, in like this low scorpion stance.
Last chance to what? Kill everyone on the ship and take what I want. I ain't even got a scratch on me.
It's messing on the back of your
And
ship.
then I'm going to. Can I just like Leonidas kick him in response?
You can try.
You can try.
You will try.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not going to be good, but I need. I'm fishing for
it
skills.
would be
here.
a difficulty. It'd be a melee, so difficulty 2 melee skill combat. You know, there's a combat
Oh.
skills on your sheet.
And
somewhere.
he, which gives me
All
a
of my
4.
stuff looks different to yours, so it's really annoying to remember.
Right? It's 4. Are there any hanging boosts anywhere? I'm going to take a light side point, please.
So yeah, I'll tell you all the things you need to hit him. It is 4 difficulty and 3 setback dice.
Which is the black one.
Black dice. So 4 difficulty, 3 black, and then you can spend a light
You
side
can use
point.
my boost if you want from my last ability.
I would love to. And then I can use my light side to upgrade.
And then that's upgrade on the left, not the right.
Yep. So I have 1 blue, 3 black, 4 purple, 1 upgrade.
Yeah.
As I go to like, with one hand I have the orange saber, and I go to like, as he's in the middle of talking and like still he's trying to cut up the things. I just try to, while he's open and I wait for that opening, I go to just kick him in the chest.
You generated advantages and triumphs. 2 fails.
I would like to flip that so I can heal myself. Wait, I can't.
I wouldn't do
I
anything.
think that's how it works, yeah. Because you take the strain to do it. It's not worth it. Which is what we
Well,
figured out.
it would be worth it if
We did this last week.
You're right.
You take a strain to flip that to get the strain back, which you just used, so it's never worth it.
I heal 2.
But
But he heals 2.
But you can spend those advantages to heal, and also the triumph is pretty special. Let me just see what.
Yeah, failing with a triumph is pretty fun. How's this? If you let me. I
What?
kick him out of the ship, but I pass out.
Hold on, let me see what you can do on a triumph.
I am like so close.
I would love for you to kick him out of the ship. It would be so cool. It would be the best
It does
ending.
say-
You'd fly away.
Do something vital, such as shooting the controls to nearby blast doors to seal them shut, which
Yeah, you know what? You got to
sounds
triumph.
to me like he could kick him out of the
You got to
fucking...
fucking triumph.
But I won't be able to like.
You just don't do
Well,
any
I
damage.
still have failure though, right? So I guess my goal was to kick him, and that's a failure. But I still have a triumph.
Yeah, but this isn't D&D where if you fail, you don't
yeah,
do said
that's not
thing.
how that
It's
works.
like,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
can do
I mean,
thing,
what
but
I
then
see
fail in
is a
different
Jedi
way.
trying to do a Jedi thing, and the Jedi symbols on the screen.
All right.
That's all I
fair.
see right now, and it's also way
yeah.
past time.
Okay.
So-
Could I take a conflict as well? I think I'm angry.
Absolutely.
As like
It's
there's
also
just
dark side, so that makes
yeah,
sense.
it's anger exactly. Yeah. So like he's and there's I instead of like I'm waiting for a weakness, like it's a dirty fight move for him to be
Sorry.
open. Yeah, and I just and I kick him out, but I think as he sort of falls, I grab onto the side of the ship, and then the lightsaber. I don't even get to swing it. The lightsaber doesn't ignite, and then I sort of pass out. The door's probably still open,
Yeah.
and I'm out.
Behind you, Dax is swinging down a fireman's pole and running to the ship controls, I assume, to boot this thing up.
I would start the ship
I highly
up.
recommend it.
Yeah, I slither down, start the ship up, and I move to a point above that he wouldn't be able to get to us.
Right,
But
yeah.
I don't leave.
Well, okay, are you sure?
What?
I
okay.
want to finish off his ship.
His ship is,
no,
is
you
finished.
do that.
Ship
you
is
do
gone.
that.
I fucked it
will
up.
shoot. Go. Fucking fly. You're the only one who can fly us out of here.
Yes,
fly us out of here.
we are
His ship
far
is
enough away that
inoperable.
he cannot
Leave.
get to where.
Just
No.
leave the planet.
Let me hear
You
how
don't-
how far is far enough away.
Yeah, that's true. That
God,
matters
he's
here.
gonna fucking force pull us back down.
And it's gonna be sick.
Oh.
I would say we are about. I don't know. I don't know how short, medium, and long range works and this situation, but we're in the clouds. We're pretty far up.
Okay. Now, absolutely, you do this. Rugo,
Mm-hmm.
you passed out,
Mm-hmm.
which means you have to roll another critical die.
fucking critical die.
And
I
they
didn't even
stack.
think of that. And
So
they
this is going to be rough. So you roll a
Thank
critical
you.
die here.
Oh my God.
fearsome wound.
You took
Uh,
a
Increase all
fearsome
difficulty
wound.
all
Well,
presence
it's-
and willpower
he-
checks.
Oh,
The
that's
previous
not too bad,
critical
actually.
didn't go on there, so it should be a 65, not a 55.
You sure it didn't?
Yeah, it says 0 times 10.
Didn't
Oh.
he? Well, wait a minute. No, because we did a healing thing that removed the critical,
It didn't
right?
remove it.
No, it didn't remove my critical. I'm still fucked. That's why my strain has been. I've been bleeding strain this entire adventure.
Mm,
I have at the brink
Yeah,
still,
Right,
so it
'cause
should
you
be.
so what is 65
That
on the
would
table?
be- I
Isn't
think
it?
it would
Previous
be a
criticals is zeros. Yeah, thank you for looking at that. Okay, I don't know what a 65 is, but let me roll. Let me put it right here, and we'll see what happens. Adding a critical. Hamstring. Lose free maneuver until the end of the encounter.
Well, that is now.
Does that make sense? Why is that 74?
Don't know.
Critical roll offset. Why did that? Oh, now that one times 10. Ah, balls, because that added. All right, hold
Has
on.
it added the previous one?
Because it added the one I just made. All right, I need to.
I think I have a crit table here.
Yeah, I need to modify some of these. Let me get rid of hamstring and
Because
fearsome
this
wound.
could be important.
Oh, it totally is.
65. Slightly dazed. It's not that bad at all. Yeah, okay. We'll figure out how your sheet works afterwards. Dax, you lift up,
Let me see what happens.
fly up into the clouds,
Into the clouds.
and then you're doing
Yeah.
what?
Well, I would say shoot that ship again. And I would angle us in a way that the dorsal turret would be able to get a shot at the ship.
Okay.
I want to destroy it. I want it to be unrepairable.
Yeah, Nuada,
Hey.
give me a whatever the check is from the ship. And it
it's
is
gunnery, I think. Hold on. Which I now have.
Too,
Yes.
too difficult.
It's got to be on the vehicle sheet.
Let me see, but I want to make sure that it uses my gunnery ability, right?
Yep, just set the drop down.
Totally makes sense.
Oh,
Fixed
I
it, we're
see.
good.
It's not in here. Okay, hold on. It's under crew rolls. Yeah, probably. I'm just gonna
Yes,
make
that's
it
correct.
up.
It's
Yep,
crew
okay.
rolls. It should already be on your ship.
Boom.
2 successes.
It's not on the ship. I just added it though.
Underneath you, the TIE Hunter just explodes. Flying away?
Yep. Yeah, I'll fly away.